last night was the biggest night in the history of women's college basketball. And for me to say it was groundbreaking is no exaggeration, Rob, because the ratings are in. And last night's game between Iowa, led by Caitlin Clark, and LSU, led by Angel Reese, Rob, the rating last year was 10 million, almost 10 million for that final game. This, for the Elite Eight game to get to the Final Four, 12.3 million viewers. Now, Rob, that's the most in the history of women's college basketball, so we weren't over-exaggerating. And check this out. It's more than the 2023 NBA Finals and the 2023 World Series. And, of course, we could say, well, those are series. There's 7 games. But check this out. The 12.3 million viewers, Rob, is more than 18 of the last 23 NBA Finals games. And it's also more than 18 of the last 23 World Series games. So, Rob, I could go on. It outdrew every NBA game last season except Game 5 of the Finals. Every college football game last season outside of the championship games and the SEC, you can throw in the SEC, the college football playoff, Ohio State, Michigan, and the SEC championship. And it outdrew every single Major League Baseball game last season. Rob, we've been talking, can Caitlin Clark resurrect or really, I don't even say revitalize because this hasn't really been vitalized, but can she lift the WNBA to become a major draw? Let's put it that way, right? And you and I have both been skeptical of that. But, Rob, these numbers are making me think, like, I'm not saying she's going to make it as popular as the NBA, but these numbers are crazy. I would think she will be able to have a significant impact on the popularity, assuming she's still a great player at the next level, on the popularity of the WNBA. And I say it because other than poor play or, some off the court issue that became a problem, but those aren't likely. Why wouldn't she? She's got commercials. She's going to have more commercials. And assuming she's a great player, she is a cultural phenomenon. She's not just a phenomenon on the basketball court, but these ratings show that she is actually a cultural phenomenon. And my thing, Rob, is that just going to disappear next year? I would think she would remain a cultural icon until she shows that she can't play at the next level or, there's something crazy off the court. So, Rob, I think she really might revitalize, for lack of a better term, the WNBA.
I totally disagree. I think the ratings are a product of what we've always talked about with March Madness, which is the single elimination game. The coach, I always mispronounce her name. What is it? Malarkey?
Kim
Mulkey. I want to say Malarkey because I hear her talk. Mulkey. I want to say Malarkey. Mulkey is a not-like figure, so there's another rooting interest against her. LSU, the black and white thing, Reese and Caitlin Clark. But it's the single game elimination, Chris. The problem with thinking that she's going to take these numbers, and again, when you talk about the NBA,
these numbers.
No, but I'm just saying, Chris, she's not playing every WNBA game. So she might be playing in Indiana, and people might want to go see her. But are they going to the Liberty game against, I don't know, the Tulsa? I don't know what do they have a team that used to be the
I don't know. We get your point, though.
You get my point. Are they still going to go? Is that going to sell tickets for the rest of the league? Sure, Indiana might have a bump in ticket sales, Chris, and the NBA's tickets might go from 6,000.
Well, no, but Rob, does it
average?
When Magic and Bird came into the league, they were on two teams. They didn't sell tickets for the other. At that point, what was it? 20, maybe 24, 26
Chris,
teams in the league. And Michael Jordan came in. He was a phenom. He played for one team. He didn't sell tickets for Sacramento. And I'm just saying, of course, she's not going to make other teams sell out when she's not playing. But her games could be on. They could do big numbers on television. And look, it might benefit them that there's only 30 some odd regular season games. I don't know what it is. But it's also in the summer. There's nothing really going on other than baseball. And those that want to watch basketball, we've seen NBA Summer League be huge.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think that people, once they've seen, okay, this is the national championship college basketball game. And I saw her. I watched her put up 41 points against LSU. Now I'm going to watch her on a Tuesday night when the Sparks and the Indiana team play. Like, I'm not saying nobody will watch, Chris, but I'm telling you, a lot of it has to do with March Madness this time of the year. The men's game is down. There aren't people that people want to watch.
But the men's game has the same format. That's what you're saying. It's about the format.
Yeah, but she's a
that's what I'm. She's a phenomenon.
No, she's a unicorn. That once I get a picture of her or once I see her doesn't mean I'm going to keep watching.
Did once I saw Michael Jordan? That's enough. No. Once I saw LeBron, that's enough.
The WNBA's been around, Chris, for 30 years.
They haven't had a player like this. I saw Serena Williams. That's enough.
I'm not buying it.
You watch greatness to watch greatness time after time.
I'm not buying that she's going to save the league. I'm not buying it.
Well, I'm not saying she's going to draw 12 million. Of course, it's not going to be nearly as popular as the NBA. But she can give them a shot in the arm. I just shot down every argument you had.
No, you didn't.
You said
here's the other one.
Format.
Women don't even go to the WNBA games. They don't even go. They've been around for 30 years. Don't say there's been no players.
No, I ain't
saying. Swoops. They've been great players.
With Cheryl Swoops, hold on. Cheryl Swoops, Brittany Griner, Brianna, whatever. I can't even think of her last name. Brianna Stewart, Ella Donna Don. Were any of them this popular? I'm not saying they might have been better. I'm just saying, did any of them capture the public's imagination like this?
All I'm saying to you is...
Can you answer me?
What? No, because there's a little difference, but that doesn't mean that
a little difference. What do you mean a little difference?
Yeah, because we're in this whole.
They were in the same.
The game has changed with the 3-pointers. She's shooting from all over the place like Steph Curry. So there's a lot of that, and that's fine. What I'm saying to you is I don't buy that what she does here is going to translate into that league is going to be a moneymaker. They're going to get way better ratings. They're going to sell out their games. I'm not buying into that until I see it because people haven't bought into the league for a long time.
Is she going to sell out her games?
Yeah, in Indiana they might sell out.
Okay, that's all. I'm not talking about. I think and again, I'm not trying to say they're going to do these ratings or anything close to the NBA. I'm saying I think she can make the league significantly more popular because you're right. She's only one person on one team, but she will drive everything up, just like she's driving everything up with the women's tournament.
I just see her as being like a one-person Harlem's Globetrotter. When she comes to town, they might show up. But when the other teams in the WNBA show up, Chris, they're not going. And that's what I'm saying. She's the Harlem Globetrotters of the WNBA, and they'll show up for her game, but they're not going to go for the rest of the league. The rest of the league has been around for almost 30 years.
But even that,
and there's been plenty of time for people to pick up on women's basketball.
The NBA had been around for 30-something years when Bird and Magic entered. Does that mean they can be popular? They've had Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain. Oscar Robertson, it didn't change it. Dr. J, what's Bird and Magic going to do? That's all I'm just saying. She's going to make it much more popular. And like, I really think she will do it, but we'll see.